Good morning, mathematicians. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. Let's get started with our math lesson. Our lesson objective is, I can use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems. Before we get started, let's go ahead and warm up with our number talk. Our focus number is 139. We need to write 139 in picture form. How many groups of hundreds does 139 have? How many groups of 10 does 139 have? And how many ones does it have? Very good. It has one group of 100, 3 groups of 10, and 9 groups of 1. Remember, we use a big flat or a square to represent the groups of 100. This right here is 100. It is made up of 10 tens. So 100, that means one group of 100. This is 100. Then we have the tens place, which is 3, which means 3 groups of 10. And we have 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones. 139. Let's zoom into our 100 chart. We have the number 139. Let's move forward first. What's 139 and 1 more? Well, that means that the 9 will complete a 10, therefore it would be 140. What would be 139 if we say 1 less? What's 1 less than 139? Remember, what is changing? The hundreds, the tens, or the ones if I'm doing 1 less? Yes, so our number is 138. If we have the number 139, right, we're back in the middle, what would be 10 less? Then this are our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. If we do 10 less, which digit will change? The 9, the 3, or the 1? The 3, right? Because that's in the tens place. If we're saying 10 less, that means that the 3 will be a 2 and our number would be 129. And now we have the number 139, but we're doing 10 more. Our number will be 149. Okay, let's go ahead and do our addition. 139 plus 3 equals, remember I put the big number in my head. Put 139 in my head and 3 fingers up, and I'm going to count on 139, 140, 141, 142. Our answer is 142. 139 take away 5 equals 134. And if we have the number 139 and we want to have 100 left, let's go back to our drawing. We want to have 100 left. That means that we have to subtract all of this right here. If we want 100 left, then we need to take away 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. We need to take away the 39 so that we're left with 100. So 139 minus 39 equals 100. Let's write the number in expanded form. We have hundreds. Do we have any hundreds? Yes, we have one group of 100, so that would be 100. We have three groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, that would be 30. And we have 9 ones, that would be 9. Therefore, 100 plus 30 plus 9 equals 139. Now we need to think of a number that it's greater than 39. Remember, if it's greater than 139, it's everything after. So that would be 140, 141, 142, and the list goes on. I chose 210 as my number greater than 139. For the less than 139, anything that is less, that would be starting here with 138, everything that's behind that. That would be 138, 137, 136, and it goes all the way until number 10, right? So what number is less than 139? I chose 100. 100 is less than 139. All right, mathematicians, now that we did our number talk with 139 together, I want you to do a number talk with 114. Remember, you can pause the video and press play once you are ready. You may begin, mathematicians. Welcome back, mathematicians. Now that you have solved the number talk, let's go ahead and listen to this video about subtracting.
Let's see if we can compute what 14 minus 2 is, and then figure out what 14 minus 4 is, and then figure out what 14 minus 6 is. And I encourage you to pause this video and try to figure these out before I work through them. So I'm assuming you've given it a try. Now let's think about it. The number 14, just by how it's written, we know that it's going to be one group of 10, that's what this 1 tells us, plus another 4 ones. So let's verify that we have 14 objects down here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we definitely have a group of 10, and we have one group of 10 here. So that's my group of 10. So let me box that off. So I have my group of 10. And then how many ones do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 ones. So this is indeed 14. This 1 that we have right over here, this represents this 10. It's one group of 10. This is one group of 10. Let me write that down. Group of 10. And then we have 4 ones. I guess we could say 4 ones like that. So that is indeed 14. Now let's look at each of these. What is 14 minus 2 going to be? Well, we could take away 2, so take away 1, take away 2, and how many are we left with? Well, we still have our one group of 10, so it's going to be 1, followed by how many ones do we have left over? Well, we have 2 ones. We have 2 ones left over, 1, 2. So we are going to be left with 12. Now, what about 14 minus 4? So let me clear this out. Let me do it like this. So if I clear that, so what is 14 minus 4 going to be? So now I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've essentially taken away all 4 ones. So what am I left with? Well, I still have my one group of 10. And I have 0 ones left over. I have no ones anymore. So now I have 0 ones. And so 14 minus 4 is 10. And that makes sense. 14 is 10 plus 4. And now we're subtracting 4 to get 10. Let me write this down. This is the same thing. 14 is 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4. This is 14. And then we're going to subtract 4. then we're subtracting 4. So if you have 10 plus 4 minus 4, well, the 4 minus 4 is going to be 0. You're going to be left with 10 plus 0, or just 10. We can do the same thing up here. This is equal to 14 is 10 plus 4, 10 plus 4, and then we subtracted 2. And then we subtracted 2. So what you're going to be left with is 10 plus, what's 4 minus 2? It's 2. So that's what we got right over here. Let me make this very clear. This simplifies to 2. This 2 right over here. This simplifies to 0. This 0 right over here. Now let's do the last one. What is 14 minus 6? Well, we're going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. So now we've broken into our group of 10. So this is going to be a one-digit number. And we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to be equal to 8. And we're all done.
Thank you for listening attentively, mathematicians. Now that we have looked at how to subtract numbers, let's go ahead and solve this word problem. 15 people were on the bus. 7 people got off. How many people are still on the bus? What do we know? We know that there's a bus with 15 people on it. Then we know that from those 15 people, 7 people are going to get off. Does that mean that we are adding more people to the bus, or that we are taking away people from the bus? We're taking away people, right? Because they are getting off. Our question is, how many people are still on the bus? All right, mathematicians, so go ahead and solve that problem. And then from the number sets, go ahead and choose one number set to use with the problem. You can use 38 and 22. You could do 18 and 7. And you can do 98 and 53. Try to use what we just learned in the video. Think about how do the numbers relate to each other so that it's easier when you're subtracting. When you're done solving the problem 2 times, one time with 15 and 7 and another time with whatever number set you chose, go ahead and check your work and send me your answers. All right, mathematicians, have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.